Brazil is the fifth largest country in the world and occupies roughly half of South America, bordering the Atlantic Ocean. Brazil shares border with Argentina, Bolivia, Colombia, and more. That is the biggest river basins and rainforests in the world. The northeast of Brazil hosts two Atlantic Oceans and also have a river basins and rainforests too. The weather is used for agriculture. They have two big cities in the coast is Salvador and Recife. The Middle West is plateau with the forest. People do agriculture, livestock, and some areas is arid. Southeast of Brazil has three big cities. There are São Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, and Belo Horizonte. The geography is beach, coast, and plateau. The south of Brazil is the smallest part of the country. The weather is suitable for livestock and agriculture. The areas there is very abundant and is a production place of economic plant of Brazil, such as rice, wheat, soy, and corn.
Do and don't for Brazil. There are many things that can be done and can't be done. We therefore would like to give you the brief example about do. If you are the victim of any sort of crime, be sure to report it to the police immediately. And if you are going to the visiting in a busy area where your backpack backward, so that it hang on your seat, not behind you. Make eye contact with those around you, and even as you walk to the street and marketplace or tower and public transport, and this is considered to be normal and polite. It is also a safety measure. That if pickpockets are known to prey on those who do not make eye contact, since they can completely know identity, the people around them and the perpetrator of the crime. About guns, pickpockets is unfortunately a thief, particularly in bustling area full of local and tourists making their way around the beautiful city and of Brazil. Therefore, when visiting a very busy area, do not wear valuable jewelry, include wristwatch, and do not carry cash, money, and draw anyway in or funds which they can really be seen to of taken. Great young Brazilians are not often drunk and don't respect others that indulge in far too much alcohol, and it is illegal use to be in possession of drugs in Brazil, and make you to prostitute. They often supplement their income by robbing their clinic. For cheap accommodation, small accommodation providers are generally but willing to provide lodging for foreigners, which they are do but budgetary and may not offer the safety and convenience of breast establishment.
Unique festival. The Carnival is celebrated in Brazil every year. 46 days before the Easter festival, Carnival are celebrated in many countries, but in Brazil is the most famous. The roots of the festival are believed to be in the tradition of Roman Catholic. and carnival is originated from the word carnivalry, which actually translates to removal of meat. The festival, people wear mask and colorful costumes. They dance to the beat of drum and music. Samba is the most prevalent form of dancing here. A major parade with beautifully dressed Samba dancers atop a decorated moving vehicle go through the stadium as hundreds of people keep joining to the parade as the parade makes its way. Carnival in Brazil is a major holiday when people shut shop and come out on the street to celebrate life. Parisian Folk Festival is a popular annual celebration held in the Brazilian city of Brazil, Amazonas, that takes place during 3 days in late June. The festival celebrates a local legend about Jesus' of. It is also a battle where two teams, Garantado and Caprichoso, battle in extended retelling of the story. Each team attempts to outdo the other with familiar dance, singing, and parade force. Each team has to complete each show within 2.5 hours. A team that does not follow this time limit is subjected to points penalty. Its nightly performance is largely based on local Amazonas folklore and Indian culture, but also incorporates contemporary Brazilian rhythm and theme.
Famous sightseeing Kissel Redeemer Christianity located at the top of Corcovado Mountain. The statue has height of 98 feet and its arm stretches to 92 feet wide. The right arm of this statue points toward South Rio de Janeiro and left arm points toward North Rio de Janeiro. This place has been voted as one of New Seven Wonders. Kissel Redeemer is the symbol of Brazilian and ensures the mind of Christians in the country. Visitors enter the base of statue with its about 709 meters with view of Chicago Mountain in central Rio de Janeiro and the beach of Rio de Janeiro. Visitors can take a train to the top of mountain to view statue up close with the beautiful landscape of the city. That is one of the most famous tourist attractions in Brazil. Local career. For the occupation of Brazilian, most of them are service occupation because there are 66% of the tourist industry with its occupation. The agricultural sector is 20%. The industrial sector is 14%. The city of Rio de Janeiro is a beautiful city that is the center of the Carnival Festival, held around February to March. But this city has a very high crime in Latin America. We have careers that are different or stands from other countries to recommend. 1. Caca. Brazil is strict and very serious about duty as it being an important protector because Brazil is a country that is known to have a high crime in the world. And 2. State chef. In Brazil, considered a serious career in Brazil as a career related to certain laws.